boys don't need a bunch of male influence, and men are in my comment section mad because they feel entitled to our children, especially our sons. Especially when you are a single woman with a son. Okay. Men, for whatever strange reason, feel very entitled to access to your children. They feel very entitled to mentor and guide and lead. Y'all know their obsession with needing to lead somebody. Well, we supposed to. Like men are supposed to lead. To be able to mentor and guide and lead your child, even if they're strangers. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I could be alone with my son in public, and he could be doing something, and a man feels the need to come up, and this is when he doing something probably that he's not supposed to do. Say, stop crying, boys don't cry, you're a big boy. A complete stranger. Mind you, me or my child don't know this man from a can of paint. I don't see anything wrong with anything that she's complaining about. Like, as far as what the complaint is. Oh, let me go over here and I think I see a young man that needs a male in his life, that needs a male influence. No, most of y'all are misogynistic as hell. Most of y'all are very sexist. Most of y'all are very toxic. Most of y'all just want to uphold patriarchy and influence the, young boys to do the same thing. So let me tell you what the new big word is. The new term. Don't worry, Anton. I'll take it from here. It is Tuesday. Fresh out the shower. You know your boy got a clean shave going on. My confidence is on 10 right now, okay? Not only is my skin soft, it's exfoliated, it is clear, no razor bumps, no pimples, nothing like that. When my lady was touching my face when she was loving on me a second ago, she was like, oh my God, your skin is so soft. Hey, guys, listen. You might be single, you might be in a relationship, but either way, you got to make sure that you take care of yourself. And you see these teeth, right? Yes, straight, they're white. Look, diamonds is dancing on the ears. I don't know what it is today. I'm just feeling very, very good. And this one over here is getting very, very anxious. So let me go ahead and get this reflection walk going before she drives me crazy. All right, stay tuned. And we are off. And this one, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, she's back on track, y'all. She has been anxious ever since I harnessed her up. She has been ready to go, y'all. Yes, she has. She's been ready to get up out of the house. She's been chilling all day inside because it is going to be another record-breaking day today as far as the temperature. It's going to be over 100 degrees. Man, it is already hot out here. What time is it right now? 11:37 in the morning, y'all. I bet you it's already like 90 degrees. I'm already starting to sweat. I ain't been outside for 5 minutes and perspiring is happening right now. But anyways, yes, let's get to it, y'all, with this reflection walk. And if you watched the beginning of the video, shout out to Anton Daniels once again. I'll probably be covering him like every single week until I get some more equipment because I have a crazy ass idea for Tuesdays. But stay tuned for that. Now it's time to respond to this man-hating woman. Number one, I do not understand how people confuse being a good Samaritan to having some type of entitlement, ownership over a stranger's child. See, what I got from that 1 minute clip, and that's all I needed to see, due to the fact that once she said that most of us are misogynistic, toxic, sexist, and we feel like we have to lead everything, which is what we are ordained to do in the first place, I heard enough, especially when she was talking about when she's at the grocery store and a man feels compelled to, say something to her and her child, like, stop crying. Well, you know what I gather from that? I'm pretty sure her child was acting a damn fool, was probably going, through his terrible twos, and being a good Samaritan that this man must have been, he was just trying to help correct the behavior because apparently the father was not in the picture. He was not around. And the stigma that goes on in the Black community as it is that they're
are a lot of single mothers, which, even though it's a stigma, it is the truth, okay? Most Black women with children, they're not married. They are single moms. It is what it is, okay? See, we all know that stereotypes are earned. And if you show up to an establishment and it's just you and your child, what else are people supposed to think, right? And if your child is acting a damn fool, what else are people supposed to think? The father ain't around, because if the father was around, then that child should have already been reared and disciplined and know not to act a fool whenever he's not around. Case in point, me. The channel is a single father's perspective, right? I have been in my son's life since day one, since he was in the womb, and I have been taking care of my son full time by myself for damn near a year, because his mother decided to skip the hell out, disappear, don't know where the bitch is at, okay? And I have been taking care of business since then. I have been making sure that my son has made every appointment, whether it's doctors, trainers, any extracurricular activities, he has yet to miss. And we have this woman over here talking about how we are entitled when it comes to leading, right? When we are supposed to be leaders, men are supposed to lead. It's in the Bible, I believe it's in the Torah, and it's in the Quran, okay? It's a God-ordained position. We are the apex, okay? The top of the food chain. We are the stronger vessel in comparison to the woman, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. And as soon as women actually accept that, then I believe the world will be a better place, okay? Now, I'm not saying that men are just these angels, because we're not. We're very destructive, dangerous creatures, especially now in 2026, where men are in their emotions a lot, right? And they don't think about logic, and they're progressive, liberal motherfuckers. Well, the men that are conservative, men that were raised by good parents, that were raised by, you know, the old school, we have a better understanding on how it's very important for us to correct certain behaviors within people. Now, back in the day, you know, when I used to talk to my grandparents, my great-grandparents, listen, it was strangers that would whoop your kid's ass if they were doing something that they weren't supposed to do. And you want to know why? Because back in the day, they cared about community. They did not want anybody in their community that was doing a whole bunch of dumb shit, that was committing crime, that was damaging the community, bringing the property value low. No, they wasn't having that. Hell, even the principals and teachers used to whoop kids' ass. That's how it used to be. Corporal punishment. So when you have guys, right? Because we've all heard that, you know, there's not a lot of good Black men that are role models. When you have these guys that are just trying to be good Samaritans and trying to help your ass, right? Now we're getting pushed back on that, because what? You think that you can raise your son to become a good, productive, strong man? You think you can do that when you've never lived the existence of a man? It's impossible for you to do. Just like it's impossible for a man to truly understand what women go through, especially the time of the month, during pregnancy, the hormones, the estrogen. We don't know nothing about that. This is why we look at people that want to be men, that are women, that like to dress like men, the trans people, we look at them as people with mental illness, because if you were not born in that sex and that body, you will never understand what that person's gone through. So back to this crazy, insane, man-hating woman. Listen, if you know who this woman is, don't help her out at all. Don't mentor her child. Don't coach her child. Don't do anything, because she's looking at it as, you know what? You feel like you're entitled to my son. So you mean to tell me if your son plays sports, he doesn't have to listen to the coach? When your son is in school, he doesn't have to listen to the male teacher that's trying to correct him if he does not understand certain problems that, you know, he has in that class, in that subject? What does that even mean? I can tell you right now, even me, in 2026, I'm still correcting the behavior of other people's kids, especially at the gym that me and my son go to, especially at the gym, because teenage boys do dumb shit, right? And I have no problem going up to these kids and saying, hey, you need to stop doing that because you could potentially hurt somebody. Like, you know, kids will probably shoot balls from the half court and you got about 20 to 30 people on the other side trying to get some work done, and they doing that type of dumb shit. I've had to check a lot of kids, and guess what? I'm the stranger. And you know what they said when I checked them? Yes, sir, my bad, I'm sorry. And they corrected the behavior. So yes, men need to be out there correcting certain behaviors of other people's kids, especially if there's not a father figure in that child's life. I could have sworn we had what? Big Brother, remember that? I don't even know if that's still a thing anymore. Big Brother, where there were men that would volunteer their time on the weekends to help mentor boys that did not have father figures in their life. But I guess we need to do away with that if it don't exist. I mean, if it still exists, right? We need to do away with Big Brother. We need to do that. So I say that to say this. Women like this, they are enemies of progress, guys. They are. Women like this is the reason why there's so many YNs walking around here with switches. They're doing all of these flash mobs, breaking into stores. They're doing a whole bunch of illegal activity because she don't want nobody telling her child anything. She don't want nobody correcting her child's behavior because she can't do it, and because maybe the father is not around. And honestly, if this woman is single, I kind of see why the father's not around, because he probably got sick of her bullshit. Real talk. Because no man is not going to not rear and discipline their child. Could you imagine you over here trying to be the best father you can be? And sometimes, listen, you have to discipline your child. Sometimes you got to put that belt on that ass, right? Sometimes you got to do that. And then you got the mother saying, don't do that shit. Enemy of progress. Enemy of progress, overstepping boundaries. But guys, that's the world we live in. And guys, you see any traces of characteristics that this woman has, run away as far as you can. I'm telling you, she will make your life a living hell. You will never get submission from this woman. And I mean, if you choose to be a stepdad, which I don't recommend, that's not the type of woman that you want to engage with, because she will never allow you to have leadership over that child. The leadership and the discipline that that child needs and craves. Every boy craves discipline, because that's just our genetic makeup. We crave that shit all day, every day, because we know deep down it's going to make us better, it's going to make us stronger, and it's going to make us less emotional. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.